I want to ask you some questions about voice authentication. Your cell phone, was it collected by police in this case?
I gave the police my cell phone to search.
Let them download it and return it to you, correct?
Yes,
okay. And are you familiar with a wiretap that was conducted in this case?
Woo!
I've seen a lot of wires.
Where phone calls were intercepted by the police and recorded by the police?
Yes.
And were you asked to listen to a disc of calls to see if you could authenticate the voices on those
Yes.
discs? Okay. And were you able
It's
to
overlapping
authenticate
like this, then it's
some
good.
of the voices on
So
there?
it
I was able
is-
to authenticate the voices of my family.
All right, so Charlie Adelson, Donna Adelson, Harvey Adelson.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the
Right, and did you
decision
initial
becomes
on State's Exhibit 135 by each
what
of those
color.
voices
You see,
you
no more
were-
yarn.
I did.
What color? Or do you think I should add a little bit more on the waistline? Because
Yes.
then if I add more
I did.
Just talking about
of
ask
it,
to
then that means I
State's
can.
Exhibit 135.
I'm trying to make a tough decision.
State 135 is better.
I think the best decision is do. So, I think I need to add a longer one.
After the divorce was
Because this is
final,
what it looks like.
was there
Here's
any
the
more
skirt. Here's one
litigation
of the
between
skirts.
you and Dan Markell?
There was.
And I'm gonna be
Right, and
adding
who
a
was
hem
the first
to
one
it.
to file something after the divorce was final?
I don't remember
A
who was first to
waistline to it.
file.
Because you both filed some things afterwards, right?
Well, Danny was supposed to pay me for the deal with our settlement was I was supposed to take my name off the title to the house and he was supposed to pay me half the value of the house. So I went that first week and took my name off the title and then just waited.
I need to use
And
the
then
rest
I
of
reached
it.
out when it was time for him
The
to
rest of this
pay
yarn is
what he
gonna
owed.
make
He
it.
said, I'm not gonna pay it. And I asked why, and he said, I have my reasons.
Cause you're a crazy
And so
woman,
my
that's why.
attorney had
And
to
you're a
file to
liar.
enforce the settlement agreement because otherwise he was going to be held in contempt of court.
The court had given him a deadline to make the payment, and he didn't make it.
He didn't make it.
So you filed a motion to enforce,
The settlement agreement.
and he filed a counter motion saying, well, I'm not paying because she's in violation for all these different things. Remember that?
I do, and then he accused my attorney of committing fraud.
Right.
Oh,
He also-
pardon
one of
if
his
my
big
face is like this.
complaints was
I think that's just
failure
the face
to
of every
facilitate
crochet.
the communication agreement, where I guess you all had some type of agreement.
I'm highly
to
focused.
provide Skype calls with the kids to each other when you didn't have the children. Do you remember him complaining about that?
I do. I remember if I was 1 minute late, he would contact the parenting coordinator and complain that I was in violation.
That was a pretty regular complaint of his in this.
Cause you
era
were
of
always
these
late.
filings, wasn't
This
it?
girl is an airhead. I
And
can't wait till
when
she goes
he
to jail. When
sent an
she
email,
goes
for
to trial,
example, 64
it'll be
N,
like Italy.
that
I'm really excited. Come on now.
alleging these sorts of violations and including, quote, accusing you and your mother of making zero efforts to facilitate communication between you and the kids. Did you forward this email to your mother?
I don't remember if I did or not.
She don't remember a lot of things, but she remembers some things. See? That's how you spot a liar. A person who doesn't remember a lot of the things
During this time
they
period,
did,
did
but
Dan Markell
they
send
remember,
you
oh,
quite a
absolutely,
few
I never said I would kill
emails
him.
pleading with you to
Oh, ill him.
be
I don't
nice,
think you
for
can say
example,
those
March
words on
7th of
YouTube when they can
2013,
flash you their whole
Wendy,
entire
I really
pum pum
regret
on
that things
YouTube,
have
but you
gotten to the
can't.
place where they
You
are.
can Google
We
pum
think
pum
we
on
can try
YouTube,
to
but you
resolve
can't
more issues
say
directly
ill
each other
with
to
a K
prevent
on
so
it.
much of the unnecessary
Man, the
tension
way
and
this
cost,
propaganda is set up, oh.
things like that.
Yes.
Okay. But then
It's
you
just
didn't
laughable.
seem to be able to actually play nice with each other, even though it seems like maybe
This
that's
is
what
Wendy
you wanted, at
Adelson,
least at certain points.
I was always trying to
Hola.
be nice.
This is Wendy
Well, you were threatening to
Adelson.
hold him in contempt of
Cute
court.
outfit.
I wasn't
Hey, I
threatening
like
to
your
hold him in
outfit.
contempt. That's what my lawyer
I love
said.
it.
That's what happens.
Uh-huh.
Your lawyer represents you,
And she has
doesn't
orange
she,
hair.
Mrs.
I
Adelson?
love
She
orange
does,
hair.
but I wasn't
Oh,
threatening him.
I love orange hair.
You cease all Skype
One of these days,
communication
these
between
locks
Dan
is gonna
Markell
be
and the boys on March 12th
on.
of 2013.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, no.
Tab
She doesn't
54,
remember a
please.
lot of things, bro. She's so annoying. And then when you see it, oh, I might have said that. Nah. See, the only thing she does is she does this. She's the best liar. She's a great liar. You know why she's a great liar? Because she puts the future and the present and the past together, which means that
looks
she
like
can
Meg
lie
Tree
in the
advised me
present
to do
about the
that.
past and still mean the same
Did
thing
you
in the
cease
future.
all Skype conversations between Dan Markell and the boys.
Hi,
Again,
I
don't
usually
remember.
don't
It's been a very
look
long
at
time.
my
But
notes
if
and
Meg
stuff like
Tree
that, but I
advised me to
appreciate.
do
Hi,
it, then
everybody.
I probably did it.
What you're hearing in the back is a
And
case that I'm watching. And if you, fellow craftsmen, like if you do anything like crochet, knit, sew, art, scrapbooking, anything that you use your hands with, please, when I go live, my dream of going
What was
live
the date
is
of
that
that
everyone
filing?
who has a talent,
It
everyone
looks
has
like
a
it was
talent,
October
but when you
31st,
use your hands,
2013.
like
Was that
please
the
come
same
up.
date that
Ew,
you
gross.
backed out of the contract to buy a
Disgusting.
house here in
That's
Tallahassee?
gross. Please.
I don't remember
Ew.
if it was
This
the same
jewel
date,
person,
but
if you're being a
at that
pervert,
point, I didn't
go
have
ask
the
your
money
mother.
to buy the house because Danny
Disgusting.
didn't pay what he was
Gross.
supposed to.
Okay, but you don't remember which day you backed out of buying the
Some
house.
people
I
are
don't.
so
Would it have
miserable
been the
in their
same day
life
this was
that they
filed?
come onto other people's
Halloween
lives to
13th.
act pathetic.
May have been.
Pathetic.
Okay, and was it
Pathetic.
Charlie, your brother, who
Pathetic.
talked you out of buying the house?
No,
Jeez.
I didn't have the money to buy the
You
house.
should go talk
So
to
you
your
don't remember
mother
him
and ask
discussing
them
that
why
with
they
you?
even gave birth to
No.
you. Disgusting.
And
Gross.
did your mom
Ew. Remove
probably
yourself.
one way or the other on
Go
whether
6
you
feet
bought the
under.
house?
I don't
Disgusting.
remember.
Ew. Some people don't have freaking like decorum anymore. Why would you be so gross, disgusting to come on
The
here and
image
say
I
that?
just had up
Sicko.
there, was this image sent to
Nastiness.
you on October 31st? How did this
Some
get
people need to go
onto
wash
your
their
cell phone
mouths with
dated
soap.
October 31st?
Disgusting.
It looks like something
Ew.
my brother would have sent me at some
You see,
point.
that's how
I
you
don't
find
remember if it
people who
was
are just
what day it was, but
weak.
I remember
That's how
seeing
you
that
find
picture.
weak people.
Okay, do you
They
have
come
any reason to
online
dispute
and then
the
they talk
metadata
crazy, but if they
associated
were
with
face
it
to
on
face
your
with you,
phone?
their mouth would be mute.
Okay, and you recognize
Disgusting.
your brother in this photo?
I do.
Who's the
Sicko.
woman he's pictured with here?
You make me want to
Katie.
vomit, regurgitate and vomit
That
again
purple
like a
red gown?
penguin. Ew.
Yes.
Sicko. Disgusting. Somebody should go find your mother and drag her from the hell place that she came in and ask why she gave birth to you, you
Not
sicko.
at any time. Did your brother on
Disgusting.
October 31st send
Ew.
you this picture?
Ugh.
Basically tell you not to buy
And you
the
know that
house 'cause
person
you were
don't do
gonna be
nothing
living
for
in
their
Tallahassee
body
much
too.
longer.
This
I don't
disgusting
remember
Joel.
him ever telling
Ho
me
well.
not to buy the
Go
house
find
or
a
that I
place to
wasn't
go,
gonna be
ho.
living in Tallahassee.
Ho well.
I really wanted to buy that
Disgusting.
house.
Ew. All you can say is gross. Because I feel like that's what you probably look like. Disgusting.
All the
Disgusting.
drama with
Go
the
ask your
Skype,
mother to lift up her shirt for you, you
asking your
sicko.
mom.
Go ask your mother. Ew.
Find it here.
Ugh. Disgusting. Ew.
Help you work on the Skype thing because it was becoming a
Sicko.
real problem between you and Mr. Markell.
Disgusting.
I honestly
Some
don't
people, you
remember,
can
but
tell
I
they have
seen
no
this email
mothers.
and I
That
must
wasn't
have
never
sent this.
raised right with that dirty mouth.
And then a few months
Disgusting.
later,
Go take a
in
shower, you
February
sicko.
of 14,
Ugh.
Mr. Markell files
Ew.
a motion to
Gosh,
enforce
how
marital
is it
settlement
that
agreements,
we were
and that
born a
we've
pair,
touched
men
on
and
that
women,
already.
and men
That
are
was
still, some men,
alleging
sorry,
that you
this
committed
man,
fraud
this
on the court
disgusting
during
man
the
on here,
original
this Joel, this
settlement.
Joel.
Remember that?
How are you born as a pair of
I
men
do.
and women
I
and you
remember him
still
saying
disrespect women, you
that my
sicko?
attorney helped perpetrate
Disgusting.
a fraud.
Did suggest to
Gosh.
the court she sent
See,
a
if you were in
strong
my face, I would
message
just vomit in your
to you
face.
about your malfeasance by
Ew.
awarding him the entirety of the assets that he
Go
alleged
look
were
at yourself in the
undisclosed. Do you
mirror and
remember
ask
that?
why the hell you open your mouth. You can type, that's it. Sicko.
And did your mom view that filing?
Ugh.
I don't remember.
Isn't
Not
that
me
the
wanting
one
to have
she
a great day,
responded to when you
watching my
declared
case
attack?
that I've been waiting for
When you aggravate
2
him the
years.
way he's
This
trying to
guy's been
aggravate you?
murder for hire for 10 years.
I remember we
And this
just looked at that. I
disgusting
just
sick
didn't
man,
remember
this
what it was in
disgusting Joe
response
come onto
to.
my thing and tell me to take off my shirt. You disgusting pig.
And did you respond
Fucking pigs.
to
All they
his
eat is freaking
allegations
trash. Trash.
I
in
wouldn't.
court?
I wish I could find
Like
your
what
mother,
filing?
beat her up.
we must have responded.
Sicko.
in a
Why
court
she give
filing
birth to a
that, because if
disgusting,
someone accuses
disgusting
you
thing
of
like
fraud, at that point, my attorney had to recuse herself.
Disgusting.
Because
That's why mutts were made.
she had to become a witness in the case.
Mutts
and to
don't
say
belong
that
in the
didn't
pen.
happen.
Sicko.
And then I had to find a new attorney to represent me.
Anyways,
Okay,
let's
and
just
did you do a filing in
Mac,
response to
just
his?
take away that negative energy. Not anymore. It's gone. Okay, we've cleansed it. So look,
Settlement agreement alleging,
look.
this is page
Yes,
439
yes,
for
yes.
court counsel, that
Please,
a vast majority
please,
of
if
former
you do
husband's
art,
motion
please,
contains allegations that are redundant,
please,
immaterial,
do
and
art.
pertinent and scandalous. That sort of language, does that sound
Do art.
familiar?
It doesn't actually
I'm
sound
gonna add
familiar,
white.
but I would have responded in a motion, so I'm sure my attorney filed something.
aligning. And I definitely
Did your
need my
mom move around
scissors.
this time?
I don't think so.
Do you remember your parents signing a lease at a place called the
There we go.
Continuum?
My parents were spending some time there on the
I'm
weekends, but
left-handed,
they didn't
so my
move
scissors are
until
very particular to me.
2015
This
when
scissor
I was
has gone.
clerking for a judge at that
I was
time.
just injured
All right,
myself.
so they
This
signed
scissor has been so many
a
places with me.
lease to
I
have
had a
sort of
really,
a
really, really,
weekend
really good
property.
left-handed
Was
scissor,
that in South
but
Beach?
the people
Yes.
from
Okay,
Italy
and that was March of 14.
took it
sound
when I
right
was
for that?
flying because you can't
I
fly with
honestly,
scissors.
I don't remember when they.
If it's
signed
in
the
my
lease
bag,
there, but
who am I
is
going
that-
to hurt?
It's possible.
Whatever. This is a good
Well,
scissor,
when-
and if you're left-handed, you should definitely,
Ultimately,
you know the
last time I
struggle.
asked you, which
As
we'll
a
get
left-handed,
to,
most
did you
righties
go
don't
to
know
the
the
Continuum
world
or
we
at
live in
Cold
as a
Springs or
lefty,
somewhere else?
In
because
Miami,
they
at the
just
Continuum.
don't care about us. They
And
wanna
do you
say
know
about,
why
they
they
don't wanna
chose
care
to move
about
into
us.
the Continuum? I mean, this is
All right, back to my case. I'm paying attention to
4
my
months
case now,
before the murder.
and I'm just
My brother
closing it
had
up.
a girlfriend that lived there, and he really liked the property, and he thought maybe my parents might like to retire there.
and
So he was
voila.
suggesting that they
just
start
like that.
trying
this hem
someplace
is
other
good.
than Coral Springs to retire.
That's
And
dope.
did your mom add
I'm jealous
as a
of you.
resident to the
That guy, I'm
Continuum
jealous of
on
you.
May
You said I can
16th
use
of
both left and
2014?
right. Man, I'm jealous.
I don't remember
You know what?
that,
It's not just
but
me who's jealous of you. Many
the-
people are jealous of
the
you because
Continuum, the apartment
you have a
complex
special
are very high
talent.
Security, and so it may
Ooh.
have been that if
I
you
wonder
wanted
what
someone
is
to
your
come-
talent.
Back, please.
I wonder what is your talent. I bet you're
And
freaking
the question is,
amazing.
would you
I bet you're an
have been
amazing
considered a resident as of
Hmm.
May
art. Do you do art?
14?
And I don't know, so you want me to see whether on this document I was added as a resident?
Since I
Yes,
had to
ma'am.
go back and forth
It
with
looks
this,
like
I have to go back.
I was added,
There we go. That makes me feel better. All I wanna say is that they
A
don't really
narcissist.
care about us.
yes,
A bully.
yes.
A bastard.
Yes.
Mm.
It's funny she can remember that well.
I was thinking the same thing.
Did your mom help you prepare for your meetings with your divorce lawyer?
My mom offered help, but I don't think I needed help preparing for meetings with my divorce lawyer.
Who was your divorce lawyer?
Huh?
Kristen Adamson.
Hey,
Your mom.
my little
in an
nephew,
email dated
he's 3
January
years
9th,
old,
2013,
and he has drawn.
indicates
I
that
have
she thinks
sketchbook on my iPad, and he has drawn the most
job
beautiful things
opportunities that you had
ever.
in South
So
Florida was a major
don't like.
bargaining chip
Hey,
in your divorce. Did you
he's
agree with
sometimes he's
that?
better than me. It don't matter. It doesn't
Did I
matter.
do
Whatever
that?
talent you have, I would
Yes.
love to know. Okay, I bet
don't
you do.
remember.
No, your name is that guy.
She
that
did a
guy.
lot of
Okay,
work
let me
sort
focus
of
on my
making
case.
arguments
I had to
that
rewind it
point.
already. Let me go.
I believe so.
Did you forward
Everybody
your
can do
correspondence with your lawyer to your
Because
mother?
nobody should be judging your art. If anybody judges your art,
Publishing
tell them to go suck their mother.
64.
just like Joel.
Let's get to J.
Perverted
She
Joel.
wanted to be kept
Joel,
informed, right?
like
Yes.
Joel is somebody you say in Creole vivant. That means he's like antsy. He's like ready. An antsy person can
Your
easily be
mom
controlled.
mentions- see if I can find it.
You know what? They should probably go check on his on his
This is
search
64G,
database. I bet he's got some
your
things, some
South
explaining
Florida
to do
legal team.
about
She
his
will try
Google
to
searches, his
remember
YouTube
to
searches.
discuss things with your South Florida
Yeah.
legal team. Who was that?
I think
Okay.
she was jokingly.
So I'm
referring
adding
to
some
herself.
white because I'm
Oh,
gonna
she's the
put this
South
as the
Florida
hem
legal
on the top part. But I
On the
do want some
glasses
cute
with
designs.
That's
And I'm
why
not a
there's
person who likes to do
smiley face. I
designs.
think
Like,
it was a
oh
joke.
yeah, here's another thing,
Okay.
Mr. That Guy, is if you think a toddler can do better than you, like no problem, because I don't do designs on my crochet. Not because I know
More
how,
questions for your upcoming hearing
and not
with
because
your
I don't
attorney.
know how to find out how to do it.
Forward your mom's
It's a combination of
questions or
laziness
ask your mom's
as well as
questions
a
when
combination
you
of
met
I
with
don't know
your
how.
attorney.
And I don't want to have to do all these
If there was
elaborate
something
patterns
that I
like
thought was useful, I'd probably
like
forward it
even
or
making
have
a sun is
conversation about
like
it.
Here
to
you
me,
see
you know what I mean?
paragraph 2, your mom referred to
No, I'm not
Marcos
Jamaican. I
gibbers
just know
as
them.
well, right?
It was a silly name, yeah.
I just know them Jamaicans. That's a real bad man in Jamaica. I respect Jamaicans like 10,000%. I love Jamaicans. Beautiful culture, beautiful people. I cannot say that their food is as
Go
good as
to
my
the
people's
order
food,
denying your
but
petition to relocate.
that's my bias playing into it,
Was your
and it's
mom
just
aware
facts.
that the order was
no.
filed?
A lot of people like to
Yes.
guess where I'm from.
And this is
I'm just
language
an
from the order
earthling.
denied.
Luca Fallone's linen baseball cap is the epitome.
Yes,
of
I'm gonna
stated
start
design.
making linen clothing,
Crafted in
please.
Italy from breathable, lightweight linen, it ensures
I gotta go to
comfort and
Italy. I gotta go back
effortless
to Italy to be able to
Making
do
it
all
the
my
perfect
things because
smart
I
casual
know they have the
companion
best
to the
things in
season.
Italy. America doesn't give me all the good stuff that I need, you know? You wanna try Jamaican patty. I heard that flaky. I enjoy my people's food. I don't know. I feel like, to be honest, any type of food in the world, you can make it your own, as long as you enjoy it with your own taste buds. So it doesn't matter.
Your health is
Yeah.
It was denied. I wasn't taking any more action.
Here she
Not
comes
any more
again.
legal action.
Listen to her lie.
I was not taking any more action of any kind.
Didn't your mom have some other ideas?
Why everybody
or
wanna
some
know
other
where I'm
actions that
from
could
for?
happen?
Why?
She
Why do you wanna know where I'm from? From Earth.
She
I live on Earth.
did want to take it to an appeal. You remember that?
Yes, I live in Earth.
Actually, I don't remember.
Now you don't remember
That's
that?
on tab 43
Yeah.
of your binder.
Man, this girl lies so much, you might as well take away all her teeth. Golly. You look a little bit funnier when she lies that way. Okay, back to my crocheting.
Yes, I see.
Okay, but she also wanted to develop this plan of action that could be implemented between the time you learned of the relocation denial and your final hearing in court to maybe strong arm Mr. Markel into agreeing to the relocation. Do you remember that email?
Yes,
Okay, and
She
she had
remembers
some
a lot.
ideas for how to do that, right?
yes,
She said Gibbers hasn't beaten the Adelson family yet.
yes.
Okay.
She
So
says
what was
yes,
her
so,
plan of
and then after, I don't remember if that's what I
What did she
meant. I don't
suggest
remember.
you
That's
could
what they
do?
say all the time.
To get Dan Markel to relent and let you take his kids to
Let me
South
tell you
Florida.
something. Whatever language you
She
want me to
suggested
speak,
that
sometimes I
I
can speak it.
pretend that the
So
boys had
whatever
become
language I'm
Christian.
speaking, I'll have that accent. Okay?
Is that something you would ever consider doing?
No,
And I know some people are gonna be like, Jamaicans speak English. They speak patois. That's what you call it, patois.
She was
Okay.
gonna pay for them to get instruction on
Jamaicans
Christian
can't
faith,
even
right?
have their own president because
That
they're
was what
still
she
under
said.
British
And
rule.
she said she looked into it and she could get them
Sorry, facts are
baptized in a
facts.
couple weeks. Do you remember that?
I don't remember, but I'm sure it's here.
Oh yeah,
Do you
and Bob
remember her
Marley is
imploring you to put on a good act.
a man,
I do.
perfectly sculpted for me, but I
Did your
stayed on my
mom-
daddy's huevos too long.
Now, do you have
I
any
stayed in my
acting
daddy's
training?
huevos too long to meet Bob Marley, but I also
Do you know
respect
why your mom
because
would
he
Google how
had
to teach
Rita
an
Marley
actress
and
the
that's
notion?
his love, and they were perfectly made for each other, and I
Did she ever
admire
show
that.
you or
So
forward you any tips
I love
on
that.
how to
I admire
bring emotion or fake
Jamaican
emotion?
culture a lot, and I really,
Not that I remember
really, man, a man like Bob Marley,
Right. What about a financial offer? Was that
who
part
the
of
way
it
he
as
talks
well?
about women,
Yes,
What
Man,
was the
come on now.
financial offer to be?
I think it was $1 million.
That's a man.
Who was gonna pay the $1 million?
My brother, my
mom, my
mother,
dad,
my
and my
dad.
brother.
But not me though,
They
to
were gonna
kill
pay $1
my
million. You
ex-husband.
didn't have to pay any of it?
I don't remember having to pay any of it,
Okay. And they were gonna give Dan Markel $1 million for what?
so that I could relocate.
Okay, did you ever make that offer to Dan Markel?
No,
To your
I
knowledge,
can't wait
did
till
anyone
she's
make
on
it to you?
trial.
I don't think so.
Would it have
That's
worked?
true. What's your favorite
I
song?
don't think
You
so.
know what? I need to stop engaging in this. This is supposed to be me crocheting and that's it, and watching my thing. Now I'm having a whole conversation with that guy, and I have no idea who that guy is, but I'm having a whole conversation and I'm supposed to be crocheting. Let me crochet.
It's all about getting control from
Well,
Dan
okay,
Markel, right?
now
Yes.
I'm done talking, okay? Let me crochet, please. Let me watch my case, or else I'm gonna have to rewind it many times, because I am a very particular
told
person who's been
her
waiting for this,
this
who's been
was
waiting for her to get
his
on trial.
ideas for
Well, she's not on trial, she's just
Yeah.
testifying for her mother.
I
But
did.
when she gets on trial, alright,
I will
no more
not be
questions.
introducing
That guy.
myself into Christianity.
Pick up some art
I
and
truly
show me
believe
your
it will
art. Do
backfire.
something. Since you're ambidextrous, do something, okay? Sheesh. No more conversation.
Please make sure you're asking any questions to witness this document.
I'm reading from State's Exhibit
Okay,
64B,
who's that
which is
guy?
in evidence.
Milo. And
Say it would backfire.
Yes,
Okay.
those are my words.
This is the
And
spot I was on, okay? I'm
What
paying
did you mean
attention.
by backfire?
I don't remember.
I don't remember, but I can read there below what I was saying.
She doesn't remember when she
Did
said
it have to
that.
do with this will give him ammunition to pursue things in court?
I might have meant that at
Look
the
at her
time.
lying.
Did your
Look at
mom
her
respect
lying.
your decision not to use her suggestions?
I mean, she had to have, right?
Uh,
I'm a grown
No,
up.
no. Answer the question, Bouzin.
She kept pushing though, didn't she?
She was suggesting other ideas.
Okay.
Look at her.
January 27th,
Wiggling in her shorts.
2013 email,
Wiggling in her
64W.
dress, actually.
Charlie brought up a good
Pantyless.
point when he said that Americans were dropped behind enemy lines during World War II wearing Nazi uniforms to get what they wanted.
Yep.
They had a job
Americans
to
will
get done.
forget right
And they did
and
what they
wrong
needed
real
to do
quick
to
when they
accomplish
must
it.
get their way.
You have a job to get done
Bam!
in a very short time frame to accomplish it. If you
Mm.
dressed your kids up in Hitler youth uniforms and brought them down here, I could care less if it was an act of defiance and would show gibbers that he's not in control. Did she suggest that to you?
Yes.
I'm doing a pattern right now. So me have to stay focused.
She urged you to rethink your decision not to implement her suggestions, didn't she?
Yes.
She wanted you to do an act of defiance that will put a scare into this jackass. Why would she want to scare Mr. Markel?
So that he would let me relocate, I guess.
Yeah, what scaring tactics, woman? Open ouvre jaloux. Parlez non. Oh man, sometimes I'm just not satisfied with something and I must
She
restart
says
it.
here, and I'm still on 64W, I don't know how much of the big picture you're seeing, honey. I don't know if you can realize that not only what you can provide
I
for
don't
your
like
boy's
it.
life, but for your own life, all
Yeah, I think
depends
so.
on this change. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So she did view this as a very serious matter, right?
Yes.
And she's sending all of this after
missed
the
this
relocation
too.
is denied, right?
Yes.
Man, this is a
Everyone has
tight
a
one. I
price.
gotta get up in there.
Fight for yourself.
No. I gotta get up in there.
Okay.
It's a tight one right
I'm
here.
showing you this slide also from Exhibit 64W, which indicates that you were gonna go into the
I have
$1 million
a smaller
offer
needle
as a
that I
third.
need to
Does that refresh your memory on that deal?
I mean, it refreshes my memory, but it's not something I ever considered or thought about doing.
Oh, I didn't even show the
So
skirt
you would
I'm
not have
making.
paid up the third of $1 million.
No.
I'm making a skirt. Oh, sorry to my ex who
Moving on to
sounded
64X.
yeah.
This is an email in which your mom expresses opinions on
It's not done yet,
several
we got
items,
still working
including
on it.
the marital home,
but I'm very happy
parenting
for it. And the
schedule,
top is gonna be
alimony, child
shebanging.
support, health
Shebanging.
insurance. Did you want her opinion on all
You
these
know,
things?
I had been watching some of the. I don't really
remember,
follow a
but
lot of people at all and stuff like that. I more
I think we always
I like to
want
read
Our parents' opinion
things
on
that
things,
existed
even if
and
we don't take it.
yeah, I like to do that. But I've been watching. Who is that? I think his name is
Counselor asked me if I wanted my mom's
Shamar,
opinion on those things, and it's
Shamar.
hard for me to remember at the time
Yeah,
if I
it's Shamar
wanted
and
other opinions.
I
but
think he's pretty funny. I think he's a
said, I
pretty
guess,
funny human being.
You know, people always
Hey,
want their
where's
parents'
my
opinions
small
on
hook?
things.
And your
I read
mother's
something where it
opinion was
said,
that
I'm
she
not
wanted
house
you
cleaning.
to
I'm not spring cleaning. I'm trying to find my crochet
your
hook.
ex-husband, right?
And I know I kept my
Screw
crochet
him
hook in here somewhere.
financially.
Woo! Yes! There it
You thought
is.
your divorce was something to
This
do with.
baby is needed because for
Right?
small things like this,
It
see?
seems that way.
I'm trying to get up in there. Up in
When was the
there.
divorce final?
It would have been final this summer of 2013.
July 31st of 13 sound right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
And we
So
saw
now
that
what I
that
wanna
was the
do
date
is
for your
go
trial. Did a trial take place?
Switch my hook.
Yes.
I'm gonna hold this one in my mouth because I be losing them.
Witnesses
calling
being
word.
called?
No, there weren't any witnesses.
Okay, so it was a settlement.
Yes.
And did you reach the settlement on the day that the trial was supposed to be conducted?
I think maybe the day before.
I want to ask you some questions about voice authentication.
Yeah.
Your cell phone, was it collected by police in this case?
I gave the police my cell phone to search.
Let them download it and return it to you,
That'd be
correct?
right.
Okay. And are
then
you
I wanna do
familiar with the
another line.
wiretap that was conducted in this case?
Got it. Look how her eyes got big when she's like,
I've
what
seen a lot of
wiretap on my phone?
wires.
Yeah,
Where
girl.
phone calls were intercepted by the police and recorded by the police.
Yes.
And were you asked to listen to a disc of calls to see if you could authenticate the voices on those?
Either
Yes,
somebody
disc,
is
okay.
impatient
And
somebody
were
is
you
just
able to
being-
authenticate some of the voices on there?
I was able to authenticate the voices of my family.
All right, so Charlie Adelson, Donna Adelson, Harvey Adelson.
Come to
Yes,
America. Watch
Right?
people
And
get
did
angry
you
for no
initial
reason.
on State's Exhibit
The light turned green.
135,
Ah,
those
it's been
voices
1 second.
were able-
Ah,
I did.
people, the patience. That's why I crochet, to get more patience.
Very small.
See if that's.
Yes.
Meditation.
I did.
Man,
just-
I could, tomorrow I think I'm gonna crochet next to the water.
Any objection? I'm asking if there's an objection.
No objection.
State 135 is entered.
Alright, I really like actually using this tiny hook for the second lane because it does make it a little bit tighter. 'Cause look. Every time I make some, I get a little bit
After
more
the
happy
divorce
every
was
time as
final,
it gets close
was
to being
there any
done
more
because
litigation
I'm just
between you
creating
and
something
Dan
and I have an
Markell?
idea in my
There
head
was.
and then like,
Right.
you know,
And who
sometimes it
was
just
the
comes
first
out the
one
way
to
I need
file
it to.
something after the divorce was filed?
Like so. I'm
I
happy.
don't remember who was first to file.
Because you both
She
filed
doesn't
some
remember a
things
lot.
afterwards, right?
Well, Danny was supposed to pay me.
Don't call him
for
Danny,
the-
girl.
the-
You
the
don't
deal
just have
with
to
our
call him
settlement
Danny, girl.
was
You need to call him
I
Mr.
was supposed
Markell.
to take my name off the title to the house, and he was supposed to pay me half the value of the house. So I went that first week and took my name off the title, and then just waited. And when I reached out, when it was time for him to pay what he owed, he said, "I'm not going to pay it." And I asked why, and he said, "I have my reasons." And so my attorney
you were
had to file
thieving.
to enforce the
You's a
settlement
thief.
agreement because otherwise he
This
was
is
going to
this
be held
happened
in
all because of a
contempt of court.
nasty divorce.
The court had
Why
given
get
him a deadline to
married?
make the payment.
If you're gonna have a
He
nasty
didn't make it.
divorce,
He
just
didn't
hang
make it.
out
So you
for
filed a motion to
a
enforce
decade.
The settlement agreement.
And he filed a counter motion saying, well, I'm not paying because she's in violation for all these different things. Remember that?
I do, and then he accused my attorney of
There she
committing
goes.
fraud.
She remembers so much of the
Right.
actual part, but whenever it's the part of her mother, like being the vicious
One of his
dragon
big
that
complaints
she is,
was failure
she doesn't
to
remember.
facilitate
I might have been
communication
that.
agreement where I guess
She
you
doesn't
all had
remember.
some type of
Man,
agreement
when you
to
go, people go
provide
bebe
Skype
real
calls
quick
with the kids
when
to
it's
each
time to
other
tell the
when you didn't
truth.
have
Why don't you
children.
just tell the
Do you
truth?
remember him complaining about that?
I do. I remember if I
I
was
can't
one
stand
minute
liars.
late, he would contact
I
the
literally
parenting
can't. I'd be
coordinator
falling down.
and
I'd be like,
complain
you
that I was
lying?
in violation.
That was a pretty regular complaint of his in this era of these filings, wasn't it?
Yeah, because she was late all the time.
And when he sent an email, for example, 64N, let's see if we have that.
This is all happening because they hired to eliminate is a good word.
Alleging these
YouTube would like
sorts
that,
of
to eliminate
violations and
the father of her
including,
child
quote, accusing
for $1
you
million.
and your mother of making zero efforts to facilitate communication between you and the kids.
It's a
Did you
whole
forward
family
this email
dynasty
to your
breaking
mother?
down because they were like
I don't remember
very
if I did
prominent.
or
Like
not.
the father ran a very prominent dentist clinic.
And
The brother
during
who's in
this
jail
time
right now
period, did
um,
Dan Markel send you quite
was a
few
periodontist.
emails,
And he
pleading
was
with
a
you
traveling periodontist. So these people
play
in the
nice,
family's
for
been like
example,
chilling and vibing and like
March
being
7th of
like having the best time of their lives. And
Wendy, I
they
really
thought, you know
regret
what?
that things have
We're
gotten
so
to the
rich.
place where they are.
Since we want to
If
get
you
what we
think
want to
can
get
try to
and they
resolve
won't give
more
it to
issues
us,
directly
let
with
us
each
just
other to
eliminate the
prevent
father
so
of a
much the
child
unnecessary
doing a
tension and
horrible
cost.
divorce proceeding. And then that way we can actually
Things
do what
like
we
that.
want. And all of it was
Okay.
over because
But
she
then
wanted
you
to
didn't seem to be able to
um,
actually play nice with
relocate.
each other, even though it seems like maybe that's what you wanted, at least at certain points.
I was always trying to play nice.
Well, you were threatening to hold him in contempt of court.
I wasn't threatening to hold him in contempt. That's what my lawyer filed. That's what happens
Well,
when
your
you...
lawyer represents you, doesn't
Mhm.
she, Mrs. Adelson?
Yep.
She does, but I wasn't threatening him.
Yeah, you were
Did see
boozing.
all Skype
Say it with your
communication between
chest.
Markel
Oh,
and
liars
on
just
March
can't
12th
say it with
of
their chest no
2013?
more.
I don't
Say it
remember
with your
that, Mom.
chest,
Tab
oh.
54, please.
She fine. Let's see how much more of her babbling I got. Man, this is a 4-hour. The crazy thing is, when there was the Johnny Depp
looks
one
like
and stuff
my
like that,
attorney
those
advised me
8-hour
to do
ones, man,
that.
I was there.
Did you see
I
all
didn't
Skype
leave my house.
conversations
I was
between Dan
watching
Markel and
everything.
the boys?
Again, I don't remember. It's been a very long time.
You
But
don't
if my
remember a
attorney
lot.
advised me to do it, then I probably did
Look
it.
at her. Even Georgia's like, girl, you don't remember a lot of things, but you remember what you didn't do when you say absolutely no. I didn't want to help eliminate my father's child.
The day that you filed that motion to enforce the
lugar,
marital
Leary.
settlement agreement and hold Dan Markel in contempt, see if I can find that. What was the date of that filing?
It looks like it was October 31st, 2013.
Was that the same
Man,
date that
because
you
this
backed
is,
out of the
the
contract
yarn is
to buy a
thicker than
house
the
here in
needle. I
Tallahassee?
have to
I don't remember if
actually
it was
pay
the same
really close
date, but
attention.
at that point I
Thankful I'm only
didn't
doing one
have the
row
money I
with
needed
this.
to buy the house because Danny didn't pay what he was supposed to.
Stop saying Danny, bro. It's
But you don't
pissing me
remember
off.
which day you backed out of buying
You
the
don't get to
house.
call
I
him
don't.
Danny,
Could it
bro.
have been the same day that this was filed?
He's named to you.
Halloween of 13.
It may have been.
It's
Okay,
Mr.
and was it
Markel.
Charlie, your brother, who talked you out of buying the house?
No, I didn't have the money to buy the house.
So you don't remember him discussing that with you?
No.
And did your mom have a position one way or the other on whether you would buy the house?
They're gonna just tear
I don't
each other
remember.
down because it's a whole family thing, and a family that does crime together will rat each other out. They'll just start eating each other like rats.
The image that I just had
What
up
did
there,
what did
was
they
this
say when
image
Julie
sent to
Ruby
you on
Ruby
October
Ruby or
31st?
Rudy
How did
Rudy
this get
Rudy
onto your cell
Rudy
phone dated
Giuliani
October
came out of
31st?
like jail or wherever the heck they were
It
holding
looks
him.
like something
They said
my
the
brother would
snakes
have
are
sent me
eating
at
the
some
rats.
point. I don't remember if it was what day it was.
Man!
I remember seeing that picture.
You a rat and you think you got power when a snake, when you meet a King Kong, when you meet a cottonmouth, when you meet a boa constrictor. You are nothing. You're just a rat that's full of piss.
Katie.
Pisses on each other. Rats piss on each other, you know that? Eee. And you know what eats rats? Chicken.
So did your
Chickens
brother at
eat
any
rats.
time send you this
So when you eat
picture?
chicken,
Not at any time.
your chicken might have
Your
eaten a
brother on
rat
October
that was
31st
pissing on
sent
each
you
other.
this
And you know what
picture
rats eat?
and basically telling you not to buy the house because you weren't going to be living
So
in
yeah,
that
I'm
house much
definitely
longer.
vegan and
I
I'm
don't
kosher
remember
vegan.
him ever telling me not to buy the house.
So yeah. Hey! Oh, I thought my laptop died. Whew, thankful. Oh my, I was about to have a little heart attack because I'm charging it right now.
Telling me not to
They
buy
have
the house or
allergies
that I wasn't
for
gonna be living in
dogs
Tallahassee.
and in their
I
food,
was-
and
I
that
really wanted to
blows
buy
my
that
mind
house.
because people are engineering
You
pets.
could see it.
Why
so
don't
you
you
could
just
see what-
engineer the allergy out?
The drama with the
Oh,
Skype,
you know one thing that's super sad?
asking
Those
your
dogs
mom,
that has the face like this,
if I can find it
and all you
here,
hear
to help you
that.
on the Skype thing.
That's so sad, and people engineer
That's
that.
the problem between you
People
and Mr.
make
Mark.
dogs like that. How wicked
I
can you
honestly don't
be?
remember, but
And
I
they
see
really
this
think,
email and I
oh my
must have
God, she's
sent
such a
this.
cute little dog. My, oh my. May
And
the
a few
next
months
life you
later,
serve be the same
in
that you,
February of 14,
the same that the way that you treated your pets. You know, some
Mr.
people be
Mark
making out with their pets.
files
I don't trust people
a
who
motion to enforce
pets.
marital settlement agreements, and that we
A fish
touched
is
on that
great.
already.
you
That
don't have
was
to touch it, but a dog,
alleging
man, people who
fraud
have
on
dogs,
the
I
court
don't
during
know,
the
bro.
original settlement.
Hair
After
everywhere.
that,
They make
I
out
do-
with
I
their
remember
dogs.
him
I
saying
see their dog licking their
that my
private
attorney
parts.
helped
No,
perpetrate a
their
fraud.
argument is
did
a
suggest
dog's
that
mouth
the
is
court
cleaner than a
should send
human.
strong
How did you
message
find out?
to you about your malfeasance by awarding him the
They be
entirety
making out with
of
their dogs.
the assets that he alleged were undisclosed. Do you remember
Fun
that?
fact, did
I
you
do.
know that STDs come from men having fun and entertaining
And did your
animals?
mom view that
Just had
filing?
to say it, found out.
I don't remember.
So women, whenever
Isn't
you're
that
like,
the one she
he gave
responded
me,
to,
yes
we
he
need a
did.
plan of
He might
attack,
have been, you know.
we need to aggravate him the way he's
Not
trying
just
to
there, but it
aggravate
just
you.
traveled through that. But it's great to find,
I
to
remember
think
we
about
just
it.
looked at that. I just didn't
Where were you,
remember
with a
what it was
dog?
in response to.
Dogs love dogs.
And did you
women love
respond
cats.
to
And
his
I do not like
allegations?
cats. I don't like cats.
I wouldn't.
I don't mind familiars, but I
And
do
court
not
filing.
like cats.
We must have responded in a court filing to that
Okay.
because if someone accuses you of fraud,
Boozy,
that point,
you see, I gotta remind her because
You
she's
need to
talking.
aggravate
She's
him the way
talking
he's
out of the
trying to
side of her
aggravate you.
mouth. Listen to her.
I remember we just looked at that. I just didn't remember what it was in response to.
Okay. And did you respond to his allegations
I
in
wouldn't.
court, in a court filing?
We must have responded in a court filing.
She's
to
getting
that,
cocky.
Because if someone accuses you of fraud, at that point my attorney had to recuse herself because she had to become a witness in the case and to say that that didn't happen. And then I had to find a new attorney to represent me.
Okay, and did you do a filing in response to his counter motion to enforce the marital settlement agreement alleging, and this is page 439 for court and counsel, that a vast majority of the former husband's motion contains allegations that are redundant, immaterial, impertinent,
Labor
and
Day is
scandalous.
coming.
That sort of language.
Happy
Does that
early
sound
Labor Day.
familiar?
I celebrate
Doesn't
Labor
actually
Day.
sound familiar, but
May you not work
I
with
would
your
have
hands, may you
responded in
rest.
the motion, so it's.
May
I'm sure
your
my
bosses
attorney
give
filed
you a raise,
something.
because those stingy men don't give people
Did your
money.
mom move
How you gonna
around
show
this
up to
time?
work every day and these people don't even give
don't
you,
think so.
they give you 50
Do you
cent,
remember
25
your
cent
parents
raise.
signing a lease at
Golly
a place called the
gee.
Continuum?
Such a sad,
My
sad thing.
parents were
Bosses are just,
spending some time there on the weekends.
there's
but
a special
didn't
place for them in
move
the
until
underworld.
2015 when I
Hey!
was clerking for a judge at that time.
See,
All right,
if
so
I don't
they
look for it now, I'm
signed
gonna lose
a
it.
lease to have sort of a
Where is
weekend
it?
property. Was that in South Beach?
Yes.
Okay, and that does March of 14
Oh,
sound right
no.
for that?
I
Man,
honestly, I don't remember when they signed a lease there, but is that It's possible.
Well, when you ultimately left Tallahassee, which we'll get to, did you go to live at the Continuum or at Coral Springs or somewhere else?
In Miami at the Continuum.
At the Continuum.
And do you know why they chose to move into the Continuum? I mean, this is about 3-4 months before the murder.
My brother had a girlfriend that lived there, and he
Now
really
he's
liked
gonna
the
talk
property,
about
and he thought
Katie
maybe my parents might like to
Magbenoa.
retire there.
She's
So
Filipino and
suggesting
she's
that
in
they
jail.
start
She has 2
trying
babies.
someplace
She
other
took
than Coral
she
Springs to retire.
had
And did your
her
mom add you as a
father's
resident to the
child
Continuum on May 16th
and
of
his
2014?
friend
I don't remember that.
go
but
and eliminate
the
the guy who the
Continuum
guy's
apartment complex had very high security,
Mhm.
and so it may have been that if
ex-husband
you
of the
wanted someone to
sister.
come and not be considered a guest, they had to be considered a
Hold on.
resident.
Okay.
The
tab
sister
95, please.
that is
And the
understand
question
right
is,
now.
would you
She
have
has
been considered
2
a
brothers.
resident
One of
as
them she
of
don't talk to the
May
eldest one because
16th
he's
of
like
2014?
my family's crazy. I don't talk to
And I
them.
don't know.
He-
So you want me to
The
see
other
whether
brother,
on
the
this
periodontist
document
one,
I was added as a
He
resident?
was
Yes, ma'am.
sleeping with this woman
looks like
who has 2
I
kids
was
with
added
a
and
guy
my brother
who
were added.
with
And
a
then
guy
my
who
other
went to
brother
go
was the
and
in
eliminate
case of
the
emergency,
guy.
and it was in April of 2014.
You'll know what I mean if you go
April
watch
of
the case.
2014. Okay, so about 3 months before the murder,
Yes,
and that was just so that you could come and go whenever you were visiting.
that was my understanding.
Do you recall a motion being filed by Dan Markell that we referred to as the grandma motion?
No,
Did Dan Markell in March
I think
26th
it's
of
beautiful.
2014
I think I should add another one because
file
3 is a good
motion
number.
seeking to preclude your mother from having unsupervised contact with your kids?
I
Don't
don't
know.
remember him filing that motion.
You
but
don't remember
It
that?
sounds like
Who's
it's
that?
a motion you have a
Not
need
silly
for
by
and it
toujours.
exists.
Not
And in
see.
that motion, do you recall, or does it refresh your memory that he was saying, Grandma, the boys were telling him, Grandma says you're stupid, Grandma says she hates you, and as a result, he was concerned about your mom alienating the kids or turning the kids against him?
I remember hearing about this motion.
Man, I'm
And
a little
that is
bit
a motion that was
heartbroken because
never got to be heard, right?
That was part of the motion to enforce the settlement agreement,
But which was never heard
which was never heard.
because he was
I
killed.
can't wait till
Because,
she's on
yes.
trial. She's on the stands because she went to go visit the location
And
the
do
day
you
of the
remember
murder.
why you didn't
of the
forward your mom the actual
The
motion
eliminating.
that was filed in reference to that?
I don't.
Man, this is gonna give me freaking anxiety.
If you will
I get
check
really into
tab,
my feelings about
see
this
if you can
one.
find tab 98 in the back there,
Ugh.
please.
Man, I'm just gonna have when I come down, I'm just gonna go straight down. That's what's gonna have to happen. When I go to the next side, I'm gonna go up, down, across, up, down. Then it's gonna work out. Okay.
I have tab 98.
Okay, does it refresh your recollection as to the
Gonna
question,
go a little
which
faster
is,
with this one.
where was your mom on the day that the relocation was filed?
But
Which,
you see,
for your reference,
that's why I
was
can't switch the needle
326.14.
because there's a little bit
So
looser
this
than
email
this.
is from
I got to know.
3/25/14,
Mhm.
and it looks like my
I gotta stick
parents
with
were
the
coming
small-
up. It says coming on Thursday, and this was written Tuesday the 25th. So my guess is that they were coming on Thursday the 27th.
And
wasn't
they
there
even had a
practice to
party
typically stop in
afterwards.
Orlando and spend the night on the trip up to Tallahassee?
I don't remember.
I gotta rewind
And
that.
wasn't
Up. It says coming on Thursday, and this was written Tuesday the 25th. So my guess is that they were coming on Thursday the 27th.
And wasn't there practice to typically stop in Orlando and spend the night on the trip up to Tallahassee?
I don't remember.
She doesn't
The
remember.
allegations that are laid out in Dan Markell's motion were sent to you in an email before the motion was ever filed. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that, no.
Publishing 64AA, a December 16th, 2013 email.
You're just eating her alive.
This email indicates that Dan Markell is going to be introducing a major issue, grandparental alienation. This will be part of our ongoing effort to resolve outstanding issues. But basically, at the bottom there, Ben announced to me, Abba. What does Abba mean?
It's Abba. It means father in Hebrew.
Father. Grandma says you're stupid. Okay, and he details a couple, I think it's 3 different instances in which his boys have told him that Grandma, your mother, has told them that you're trying to take my sunshines away, she hates you, that sort of thing. Does this refresh your memory at all about those allegations?
It does.
Now it does. So you remember it now. Losing Sal.
And this email, you did forward this email to your
I'm
mother.
getting a
Do you
little
recall
tired.
that?
Might
I
need to
don't
go
recall
take a
that,
nap.
but it makes sense that I would have.
And your mom responded to it, or someone responded
I
to
love
it.
my
Wow.
life
Do you
because I get
remember
to do a
that?
lot of the things that I want to do.
I was shown that email
Any day.
yesterday.
Like
Okay.
I'm feeling sleepy.
And you forwarded
Definitely
that
remember
email
that.
not only to your
Why
mom,
am
but
I
to a
feeling so
total of
sleepy? I'm
12
feeling really tired.
different people. Do you remember that?
I remember being very surprised that he was trying to accuse a member of the Florida bar of fraud and going to all these lengths
Shut
to
up!
avoid paying money that
Now
he
she uses
Okay.
big words
And
now,
is that
trying
the
to
reason why you
accuse
sent
a
it to the
member of the
12 people?
Florida
It
board.
was
No,
pretty
it's your
shocking what he was
attorney.
doing.
Liar. Liars.
Did your mom respond at all to that allegation regarding her alienating the kids?
I don't remember a response
Yeah,
other
you do.
than the one I was shown that said wow, but I don't know if that was my dad responding or my mom responding.
I don't know if that was my dad.
But the allegation
Liars.
was in reference to mom, right?
Liars are not that cool because they
allegation was in reference to
show
my
you
mom.
they're lying.
And
They do the same thing
the
over and
next day, because the parenting coordinator was
they
on
never
the original
remember. Liars never
thread,
remember.
you forwarded the email a second time to your mom, didn't you, with the parenting coordinator's response? Do you remember that?
I don't remember that, but it makes sense that I would have forwarded it.
Do you remember just, let's see,
They don't call me the BOGO King for no reason. I get my bang for my buck, which is why I was all over Mint Mobile's new customer offer. $15.
a friend of yours, I think
Some
her
of
name
the
is
people that they
Jane, does
have
that
doing
sound familiar?
commercials
I had a
these
funny
days, just
Jane.
wow.
Telling Jane, quote, Danny is a monster.
I like it when the celebrities do the commercials because then you know how much money they don't have.
All the witness may testify.
You see celebrities right now just
I
going
don't
out
remember
doing any kind of
telling
commercial.
Jane that
Like
I
the
thought
guy,
he was a
what's his
monster.
name?
Okay, was Jane one of the people?
What? He's a
who
very
forwarded the
prominent
email to
actor.
you?
What is
The
that
Dan
guy's
email?
name?
I don't remember.
There's
Okay.
Denzel Washington.
But it was the same day that you called him a monster.
There's
Do you remember
Forrest
that?
Whitaker, who has the same face as his brother. Where's the other one? The one who yells. Samuel L. Jackson. He's been doing some commercials, and I said,
I want to talk a
Man.
little bit about your brother Charlie.
they stopped writing roles for you, didn't?
Judge, I don't know if you're wanting a
That's the
recess,
thing
this
about
is
being
good
an
time.
actor.
It's getting a little
You don't control
tedious, I'm
your
sure.
payments. You don't control
Wow.
nothing. As long as people are writing movies that your role can play, then great. But if not, it sucks. Like, think about it. Johnny Depp is a very
So Wendy
prominent
has been
actor.
effectively defanged by the tabs and the control by Georgia.
But
With-
she's doing a better job of not quibbling and not sounding
She looks like she's
so
gonna pass out.
disingenuous, don't you
This
think?
girl's gonna pass
I
out,
think,
bro.
I think her answers are better. I'm not better, but more controlled, right?
Mhm.
And she's not coming across as
As-
condescending
Uh-huh.
and aloof as she did in the first or the last trial.
Yeah.
But it still appears like she is sedated or something. Something seems a little off.
You can't be sedated
Notice
while you're
that
on
So far,
the witness.
Georgia
Before
has
we
not
continue with the examination of this witness, we are going to have our lunch break at this point.
She's quivering in her pants. Okay, they're gonna have a lunch break, which means that I'm gonna peace out, Girl Scout. Alright? And I'm gonna finish watching the case by myself. And guess what I'm probably gonna do? I'm probably gonna watch my own live. Because I love myself. If you don't love yourself, please, I'm gonna say a prayer right now. For everybody who is finding it very hard to love themselves, may they wake up tomorrow with so much light in their heart that they couldn't possibly be like, why? So amazing. So amazing. May you wake up like that tomorrow. May you wake up with the feeling and not knowing that you are a spectacular human being. You're a spectacular being. You don't even have to be human, just you're a spectacular being. And it took so much work to get you here. It took so much work to get you here. Please, please live in the truth that you are, because judgment is not just on this plane. Judgment is in another plane. And one thing about judgment is, yeah, you can feel bad for somebody in the plain earth right now when they're going like, oh, the emotion and stuff like that. It's emotionally blah, blah, blah. You know, after somebody has done something when they haven't lived in their truth and they're acting bogus. Well, in the other plane of judgment, there is no mercy. There is no, it's just what you did and what you didn't do. No, it's not what you didn't do, it's just what you did. What you did will be judged. So if you don't live in your truth, man, oh man, even you're gonna be surprised. Did I do that? Yeah, you did.
I don't know.
You did that. So try and be the best version of yourself every single day. Don't take any breaks off. Don't take any breaks off. Look at yourself, watch yourself, compliment yourself. Don't wait for anybody to compliment you. Compliment yourself. If you know you got yourself dressed and you look good, give yourself a compliment before anybody else. When you look at yourself in the mirror, that's why mirrors were invented, to look at yourself and say, I'm so good looking. Everybody's good looking to me. Because I was looking at a lady and she was walking and I was looking at her and she had the best body, I think, for her. Not for me, for her. And I was like, man, I bet she don't even think how gorgeous she thinks she is right now. Like just walking confident, looking good, and just walking in her own self. And she was bigger, like heavier set. Most people get all like rah about being bigger, but she was gorgeous. And I hope that she complimented herself, because this earth has a huge issue with fatties.
It's a bad area to get even close to that point.
People forget that there are big bone people in this world.
That's what they did. And if the information tracked what the defense
Sometimes I just be
said,
talking
it
too.
tracked, which
Let me
we
finish
didn't
this
know. We
row,
don't know whether they
and then I'm gonna get off live.
in terms of what
I'm
happened.
gonna.
Yeah, I
They
agree
have a
with you. So that was
15-minute
my
break
best
on
guess,
this
because
live case,
there's nothing else that
which
you would
I
call
can
a
fast
motion
forward
to
because
suppress when it's something you
this
don't
is
really
one that
call
already went
suppression.
live.
There was
I just
no
rewinded, fast forward, rewinded,
motion
fast
that I
forward.
saw, and I went
But
back
I
a
do like to
little
hear the
that
notes
said
of the
motion
people
to
who
suppress
are
either.
hosting it. So
Yeah.
they're
I
talking
guess
right
we'll
now.
find out.
Yeah, there's so much more to go. We really haven't started into the case yet.
You have not.
I mean, we got all the stuff with Jeff Lacoste. We got all the birthday party, driving by the scene.
Yup.
The bullet. I mean, there's so much that, and then we have her interview.
Yes. Oh, her interview. Oh, I've watched that interview many times.
It could be the Wendy day all day today.
It's like
Well,
baseball, batting
I
practice.
mean,
Bang.
George is much more, I think, much more specifically focused and targeted and ready for her. this
Yeah,
time.
because
Not that
George
she
is
wasn't
about
ready
to
before, but this
to
time really
crumble,
seems
to
like she's loaded with
yank
air.
her down when
Uh,
she's on trial. I
They're
can't
going
wait till
through
Wendy's on
everything
trial.
meticulously.
It's great because Wendy won't have that 50-50
Yeah,
chance anymore.
someone
Well, right now
asked
she
why
thinks
these
it's like
questions- well, a lot of these
75-25
questions were not
because she
relevant
has
to
immunity.
Charlie's trial.
But the
They're
thing is
not
though,
relevant
I
to
think that
Charlie's
when
trial.
she is on
And some of the
trial,
questions
like
they asked
literally
Charlie,
like
she may
being
not
like,
ask 'cause they're not really
because she was
relevant to
indicted,
Charlie.
she had to come.
So, but I think
She had
did
to
a great
come
job
and
just
testify.
isolating it, controlling
Ugh.
it, so she
She wasn't gonna do any of those
and
things,
now
but
she's
once
just
she has when
dragging
she's
her
on
around like a
trial,
fish,
she's
getting
gonna
all the
be
answers she's already
shitting
got.
bricks.
She knows
That's what she's
gonna
gonna be
get.
doing, just shitting bricks like a
and
deer.
Wendy has no,
You know what I mean?
no idea but to say yes. And every time she fought or couldn't remember, she was shown and had to go
Reminded.
through. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And it's all very, very focused on Donna.
Yeah, and it
It's a
basically,
razor light on Donna. It's Donna.
you know, the few things that the defense said in opening have already been undercut
And
by
conclusion
the
is,
divorce filings, the emails,
let me
and
get
by
off
her
this
own
live.
daughter.
But please,
And I think everybody's going to say
just
she's not a
remember,
good person,
I'm gonna turn
She's
this
not a
down a little
likable
bit so
person.
that
and she's
you
not.
can hear it. I think that you are so amazing. I think that you are so special. And if you ever need a pick me up, just look in the mirror because you're the best pick me up ever. Please remember that. Please remember that. I have a good life. I have a great life because I choose to act in a certain way, and I choose to be happy. I choose to smile, and I choose to walk away when people are, when an energy is not right for me. And I hope that, not hope, because hoping is just like wishing, and I don't wish no more. I just go after it. But I send so much love into you that you wake up tomorrow like just super happy. I wake up super happy, and I want you to wake up as happy as me for your own reasons. And may you establish the talent that you have. And on that note, I'm gonna say peace out, Girl Scout. in a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. What is it again? In a while, pedophile. That's for Joel. Bye.